Hello everybody, hope that you're okay and you've had a good Christmas or good holidays, wherever you celebrate, and yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to make a video. I've not made a video for a few weeks. I've been slacking, and it's going to be about God saving me from serious mental health issues. Growing up, I've always really struggled with my mental health. Mainly my teenage years, a lot serious anxiety, serious depression, meltdowns, serious issues where I won't be able to go to school, won't be able to go to college, struggling with jobs because I'll be in my room just not coping with life. And I was always that kid who their friends wouldn't rely on or family wouldn't rely on because I'd always cancel on them, because I'd always have a meltdown or a breakdown or not be able to mentally cope. And I can see in my life now God's restored these issues I've struggled with. It's just a bit of inspiration, really. If you feel like my life's always going to be miserable, or things are never going to get better, or that's it, this is what I'm going to be like, this is it, there's no chance of things changing. God can change situations. I was reading a Bible scripture today. It was Romans 18:32. It is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. And there's so many therapies or medications, or I'm not even going to really go into that because I don't want to give false information, but a lot of people try and deal with their issues themselves. They try and find ways to deal with their mental health themselves, if it's drinking to mask the symptoms, or taking drugs, or having lots of sex, or eating lots of food to try and mask these mental health problems. But only God can give us strength, like the scripture says, and he can make our way perfect. And sometimes we think that's not going to happen. There's no way God can do, even though he's all powerful. He's all powerful and changed lots of people's lives in the Bible, but he can't change my life. God can change your life. Yeah, and that was just what I wanted to say, really. God has restored my mental health, which is something I've struggled with so much my whole life, and I feel like a lot of people do. But my heart breaks in this area because I even see it where I live right now. I see so many people just struggling with their mental health, at least once a week. You see, my bridge where I drive to work or drive to the shops has been closed off because somebody's jumped, or somebody tried to kill themselves or commit suicide, or or you see someone going on like a mental health episode where the police have to get involved and help this person. So yeah, I can see it in my area, and also people I've spoken to who've had serious mental health problems. And a lot of these mental health problems is some people aren't even born with it, it's just their childhoods, and you can't change the way your childhood's been. But another one is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you noticed, I can do all things through Christ, and then Psalms 18:32 says, it is God who arms me with strength. So I can do all things with Christ, and then it is God who gives me the strength. It's not you, who gives you strength. It's not you who makes your way perfect, it's God that makes your way perfect. And I guarantee if you give your life to God and you really ask him, God, I'm giving up my sin, I'm giving up my bad habits, and I really want you to work in my life. Turn away from what you think is going to heal you, because the only person who can heal you is God. Turn away from that and give your life to God, because he's the only one who can change you, really. Yeah. So yeah, got not really much to say, but God can change your situation. If it's mental health and it's serious and you're thinking, I can't cope anymore, I can't do this anymore, I can't, how am I going to pay these bills? How am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to keep this roof over my head? How am I going to stay sane and stable? You need to turn to God, because there's times where I didn't turn to God to deal with my mental health and it never got better. God can heal it. He can give you strength and he can make your ways perfect. And he can heal you from whatever mental burden, mental health problem, serious or not serious, he can help you, because he doesn't want you to suffer. We are meant to, as Christians, suffer, but he doesn't want you to suffer so much where you can't even get up out of bed, or you can't even go to work or enjoy life because of your mental health. Turn to God.